We are at Redemptoris Mater Shrine in Jagma, Bamenda Archdiocese, Cameroon. I am Father Michael Perniola, of Italian origin, missionary in Cameroon, in Bamenda, since the year 1989. And we are in the site where a layperson full of faith decided to offer this hill that was his own family property and to build on it the 14th station of the cross. It took a lot of time for him during the years 80s and 90s, about 15 years to realize this great project. He built one chapel for each station of cross, and imported from Italy also the wooden panel that represent the various scenes of the Station of Cross.
The shrine is located on a hill of about 1,500 meters high, between 3 parishes. From there is a beautiful view of downtown Bamenda, which it dominates. Mr. Mubanga realized the project of the shrine single-handedly. He got the construction plans made, provided the material for the construction, and personally supervised the construction works daily. It is said that he was at the work site every day with the workers from morning till evening. He was a very pious man and known for his generosity to the poor and the church in the Archdiocese of Bamenda. He sponsored the construction of the Bamenda Cathedral and a number of other church institutions.
The shrine was built and completed in December of 1995 and donated by Papa Fred Mubang to the Archdiocese of Bamenda for people to come for spiritual renewal with God. The Mubang family also completed this chapel so that when people say the 14 stations of the cross, they may celebrate the Eucharist in the chapel if they have a priest with them.
This shrine is dedicated to Our Lady, Mother of the Redeemer. It's a diocesan shrine, the Archdiocese of Bamenda in Cameroon. And it was started through the initiative of a lay person, Mr. Frederick Mubang, who himself was very devoted, and he decided to build the shrine because there is a great devotion to Our Lady in Cameroon, and especially also to the role she played with Jesus Christ during his passion. The shrine is the center of our diocesan pilgrimage, which takes place every third Friday of Lent. Lent is a time when the Christians of this church, especially in Cameroon in general, are very devoted to the Stations of the Cross. And the Stations of the Cross, which is set every day of Lent, very early in the mornings, leads them through the sufferings, the passion and death of our Lord Jesus Christ. During the year, Christians come here for their pilgrimage, devotion, retreats, and they come not just from the Archdiocese of Bamenda, but from other dioceses. And once a year, we have a diocesan pilgrimage, which brings together delegates, Christians, non-Christians as well, here. And usually it's about 10, 15, 20,000 people. And the whole day is spent on the meditation on the Stations of the Cross and Eucharistic celebration. All the priests of the diocese all gather here to hear the confession, the sacrament of reconciliation, because that is a propitious moment. We are now on the top of the hill. You see the area is very rocky, and it's a natural topography that was just chosen for this purpose, and I think it fits in very well because it reminds us of Calvary, The station right on top here is the crucifixion of Jesus here. As we walk up the hill, we go through the different stations of the cross, and we come to the top of the hill. And here we have the 12th station, where Jesus is crucified with the two thieves, the repentant one and the one who jeers at him, and with Mary at the foot of the cross. And so it reminds us, it invites all of us to penance, to conversion. And you can see downtown here, the whole town of Bamenda is at the foot of this hill. And it reminds us of Jerusalem. And from here, the Christians are really very inspired. When they are here praying, they feel that they're right up in Calvary. And after we've walked up and come right up this way, we sort of pour our worries, identify ourselves with the suffering Christ, and offer them up as a sacrifice with him. And that's why this pilgrimage ends with the Eucharistic celebration. And here they have the altar where the Eucharist is celebrated. And all the pilgrims, 10, 15, 20,000 of them, and the numbers are increasing every year, are all assembled here. And the whole day is a day of prayer, a day of penance, of conversion. The priests are there available to all our faithful. They hear their confession, to reconcile them with the Lord, to go back home reconciled with one another. Is usually a very intensive spiritual day in the life of our church. And we cannot be grateful enough to our fervent and very devoted Christian Papa Frederick Muban, who gave us this gift to our local church based on his own spirituality that was based on identifying ourselves with the sufferings and death of Jesus, offering ourselves to God and for the service of the church.
Pa Fred Mubang imported from Italy a beautiful statue of Pietà of Michelangelo, a good copies that represent a bit the devotion of our Pa Fred Mubang that wanted dedicated this shrine to the Mother of the Redeemer. And he wanted to build a church to keep that statue, but he died after a few years. His own son, Dr. John Mubang, took that idea, that desire on himself, and single-handed he sponsored the building of a good church where is kept that statue of Pietà of Michelangelo. And the pilgrims, after going around the 14 stations of the cross, can find a shelter in the church where they can sit, can rest, and can have the Eucharistic celebration.
The dream is to construct on this spot a basilica dedicated to Our Lady, Mother of the Redeemer.